All right, thank you, everybody. So I will be doing the second improv-based Python talk of the day. So there's a sentence that's probably never been uttered. So thank you for having me. So this is PyTest the improv way. So if you enjoyed this morning's talk with Pamela Fox, maybe you'll like this talk too. So hello, I'm Josh Grant. I am from Toronto. So here's Drake getting attacked by a Raptors mascot. I don't know, people like that. I've been working in test automation for 13 years, so that's all I've ever done. Most people get into testing and get into automation. I've just only worked with test automation, which is kind of interesting. And Python is my language of choice, that's why I'm here. And I love PyTest, it's such a great tool. It's really great, but honestly, I'm just happy to be here. So if you want more information about me or some contact, just go to Josh Grant Online. There's LinkedIn, Mastodon, some other things there too. So why testing? Why would I get up here and talk about test automation? Why would I do that? Well, one thing is PyTest is great. It's a really great test automation framework. It's got really great integration with all sorts of other things. But also, automated testing can be fun and interesting. I really like it. It's a great way to learn about a system and how it works, what it does. And testing doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be arduous and intensive and boring, and I gotta test this thing, and like, why can't I just ship it already? You know, testing can be fun and interesting. Anyone here not test their code with like unit test or something? It's okay. Okay, so no hands. All right, maybe a couple hands. But anyway, hopefully, if you've ever thought, or maybe you have colleagues that like aren't into testing, this might help persuade them or yourself. So yeah, testing can be fun. And why improv? Well, a piece of advice I got a very long time ago. I was learning to play guitar, and I had a book kind of teaching me, and it had a chapter on improvising, and the advice was you should practice improvising. So whether you're into jazz or rock or whatever you're doing with your guitar, or any musical instrument, you should practice improvising. So that's what I thought. Well, that's a really good. It's kind of counterintuitive. Like, how do you practice, making things up? But it turns out to be really good advice. And here's Jimi Hendrix. I mean, he was a classic, example of a great rock guitarist, really great improviser. So let's have some fun. So let's get into it. I really want this to be interactive, and I really want it to be kind of a very improv-y type presentation. All right, so how many people here have heard of the test automation pyramid? Maybe a few. Okay, like if you're a professional software developer, you may have heard of it. Basically, there's it's a pyramid shape. You have a lot of small tests on the bottom, unit tests. You have a medium amount of service or API integration tests. And then you have a very small number of end-to-end or browser tests if you're in the web space. So I will need some assistance from the audience. I have two questions. So the first is, which level of the pyramid should I write a test for? So like unit, service API, or browser? Just shout out. Okay, browser came first, and so I'm going to do browser, which is helpful because that's my specialty. And then the second question is, and I can do more maybe if we have time. I don't know, I'm burning through it. It's September. Who wants their test pumpkin spiced? Yeah? Okay, I'm getting some yeses. Okay, so we're doing that. All right. So here it is. So we're at Python. I tried to look at the different topics like web and IoT and data science. I'm not a data scientist. Respect for everyone who is. But one project I heard about that's helpful in scientific computing and data science is Ray. So kind of the Ray project. And I go back to the browser. So this is for docs for Ray. I haven't worked with it, but it's pretty cool. Once upon a time, I was a mathematician or doing math, so parallel computing was kind of interesting. So let's say you are part of the Ray project, and you want to make sure that this call to action, this try Ray on any scale button works. It takes you here. If it breaks, you will miss out on opportunities and someone at your company will be upset. So let's test that this works. So this is a good browser test. Everything was in the browser. So let's do that. So I'm going to use, so I'm going to go pip install Playwright. Okay, it's already installed. So Playwright is a browser testing automation tool. It was originally written in JavaScript, maybe TypeScript, but there's also bindings in Python, so let's use that. That's pretty fun. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a file. One of the things I really like about PyTest is that it's very minimal overhead. You don't really need to do much beyond install PyTest. So let's call this test Ray CTA. And I'm just going to go test CTA button. Okay, that's it. That's all I need. And then, I'm going to need from Playwright import page. Oh, I might need something else here. So what I want to do is basically just verify, please work. It's all gone sideways. The demo gods are not happy. Docs, Ray.io, okay. So, and then I also need Playwright, Python, example. I know, I'm such a genius, right? Like, oh my God, how do I get this? So basically, so this is what it looks like. So this is really simple. Like I only need to have, like I just want to go this, and I want to click. So this is, so as you may have guessed, so this second test, so def test get started link, this is basically exactly what I want to do, is I want to go to a page, I want to find some element on the page and click it, or a button on the page in this case, and click it, and then verify that I get like a title properly, or I get like a certain element popping up that I want. So I'm going to do this. All right. Now I happen to know this because I happen to be in the space of test automation, but Playwright's pretty mainstream. I'm not doing anything too outside the box here at this point. All right. Oof. Okay. And I don't actually want to go to playwright.dev. I want to go to docs.ray.io. To do try Ray on any scale. So basically what this does is Playwright's really nice because it kind of integrates with like more kind of modern ways that the web works. So get by role, so I'm looking for this link or this button that has this name or text, which is try Ray on any scale. And then, oh yes. So then I click this, what happens? I come to this page that has welcome to any scale. So let's say I do that. So let's go back. Oh, I've got a minute and a half, I might do this. It's amazing. And actually, I want to just get by, oh yeah, you know what? Actually, this will work. Well, let's see if this will work, actually. So let's see, what is this element? Let's see, I'll copy and inspect element down here, and it looks like a header. So there's H3, that's some kind of header. And the text is welcome to any scale, which is good. There's no shenanigans happening, which is nice. So I'm going to this here. Okay. I might do it. So let's try this out. So PyTest. Presentation test Ray. So I will mention if you use PyTest, so the only requirement So notice here I didn't have to import anything. Oh, do I have all the imports? Oh no, I'm not going to get there. Let's see if it works. I only need to have test, so def test. So if you come up with a function, it doesn't have to be in a class. You don't have to import anything. You don't have to do anything like that. All you have to do is just have def test, and then I usually do test underscore. Let's see if I run this. Oh, it doesn't work because I don't have the imports, and I'm out of time. But I would get there if I was better at this.
Do you normally use the PyTest package?
Yeah, I have. I've done it both ways. It's kind of nice. It'll work off the shelf both ways. But yes, so I'm like almost there. I didn't quite make it. But I guess we'll take some questions. Oh, thank you. Thank you, audience. Expect. Oh, I probably need to do something like, yeah, playwright, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm doing it the wrong way. Yeah, I might need to do pip install, yeah, PyTest playwright. Oh, right, because it's sync. Yes, thank you. Yes. So it's funny because I did know this, but let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Now you won't see it. It's run headlessly by default, but this might work. Oh no! But it failed. We have a fail. I didn't find the heading. Let's say I make this. I'm sorry for the next speaker. It's all gone sideways. Let's see if. Oh, I don't. Well, that won't work actually. This will fail out, but this needs to be like get by text, and then. Can we do it? Can we do it? It worked. All right. We did it. We did it. So anyway, so that's PyTest the improv way. So impress your friends with testing. It can be easy. You can do it in just over 10 minutes. So thank you very much for this. It was really good.
Give it up for Joshua Grant.